One of my holiday gifts to Vermont is the early gifts, is the announcement of our new state treasurer after the beginning of the year, Beth Pearce. And Beth comes to this job and has my support as well as the support of the current treasurer, Jeff Spalding, because I believe that she is the most qualified treasurer that Vermont has ever brought to the job. And I don't mean that with any disrespect to the current treasurer or to past treasurers, but I can tell you that no one has trained more carefully, no one understands state finance, and no one can do the job without missing a beat on day one better than Beth. And I'm delighted that she's willing to take the job. So thank you, Beth, for joining us. For those of you who might not know Beth well, she's currently Vermont's deputy treasurer and has been for many years. Before that, she was the deputy treasurer of the state of Massachusetts. Before that, she spent many years in finance for municipalities in states like Connecticut and I believe New York, way back? Yes. New York. So she made the rounds among some of the northern New England states before she had the good judgment to land in Vermont. And we're not going to let her get away. Beth has dealt with all of the tough issues that treasurers must face. She will bring not only her extraordinary experience and commitment to this job, but also her understanding of the financial challenges that we're facing and the need for Vermont to be on the sound fiscal ground. I can say this about this appointment. There were many applicants for this job, and I had a choice to make, whether to bring someone in who had more of a political background and perhaps more experience in politics than in being treasurer, or whether to choose someone who had the experience and the ability to manage the treasury of the state of Vermont with tremendous experience that Beth brings. We chose the latter. We chose, instead of going with a political person, to go with someone who's qualified to do the job, most qualified to do the job. So with that, I'll just mention that it is also brings me joy as the father of daughters to be joined in statewide office with something other than a man. And it has not escaped me that whenever we gather as statewide office holders right now, there is a gender imbalance. So on top of all the great assets that Beth brings to this job, I'm also delighted for the women of the state of Vermont, for my daughters, that we have someone so capable, so experienced, so ready, and also that balances out the imbalance of our current statewide office holders. So thank you, Beth.
Thank you again. Thank you. It's going to take me a second to get here.
That's okay.